thinking, I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, yo, Gabriel, you did 320 kilos deadlift. Why are you now posting up a 300 kilo deadlift? Well, I'm gonna tell you something.
I broke my back.
I've been testing my PRs, as you know, if you've been watching me regularly. If this is your first time, hi, I'm Gabriel. Hope you enjoy the channel. But yeah, so one of them was deadlift. I need to test my deadlift. Where am I at right now? What am I gonna do going into this new program? Which is secret, by the way. So me and P1 headed down to Flaxman Gym in Brixton. You know, I started, warming up and then got to 280, I think it was, and I could feel my hamstring twinging a little bit. So I was like, do I go for 320? Do I go for 310? I was like, you know what? Normally I do a 40 kilo jump in the deadlift. That's just something that I'm used to for my PRs. So I was like, nah. I'm just gonna go 300 because one of the main things I've learned is that if your head is telling you you need to hold back because there's an injury, then you need to listen to your body. So then I pulled this.
Man don't talk, man rap. Run up in a trap like wow, so the money there, food up and yeah. Yo, take away I'm on the senti before I get chopped. Bomb clock, yeah, don't bother try around.
Watched it back, it was good form. I'm gonna take that number. And then Mr. P1 said something to me. He was like, yo, that hip drive at the last bit, you were really strong in that. And then I watched the video back and I was like, this is the reason why most people fail most of their lifts when it comes to the deadlift. Now I've said it in previous videos before, I've said it in my tutorials, I've said it in a lot of things, is the leg drive is key. The leg drive is so important. Now if we watch this again in slow motion, you'll see that as I'm coming up, pulling from my legs. My legs are the driving force, which means that when I get to the top, I have that little bit left to pop the hips through, and that's your strongest point. That is the most crucial point for finishing the lift. As soon as you've got that little bit of hip drive to just go pop, that is it. Game over, game done. But the problem that most people face is that they go down and then they go to lift and they're pulling all from their back, their legs are completely straight, you've lost that hip drive, all you've got is lower back drive, which then can lead to the whole slip disc and all that kind of stuff. That's what I've always been practicing since I started deadlifting. Look at Olympic lifters. Now, I'm not gonna make this video too long, but look at Olympic lifters. That's who I watch, especially for the deadlift. If you watch their snatch where they go overhead, geez, that hip drive, bang, where they pop their hips forward, that's what brings the bar up. I'm like, damn. If they can get that much drive and that much force to lift that much weight above their head, if I just leave that little bit of hip drive to just go pop and then squeeze the glutes at the top, deadlift will be strong. And the only way that you'll get the hip drive is if you use your legs first. Don't straighten up your legs and make it a stiff leg deadlift because you won't get that hip drive, you'll just get lower back drive. Whew. Anyway, hope that tip helped. I guess I'll see you on the next one. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you show your love if you like this type of stuff. Don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe. I'm out. Be true, lift big, stay swole.